Hi, 6th graders. My name is Libby,
And I'm Chrissy.
and today we're going to teach a math lesson.
The problem we are focusing on is from the Better Balance test, and it's about solving unknowns in a chart format. Hi guys, so we are going to start with some math word riddles today. So first we just want you to take a minute and see if you can kind of figure out this math riddle on your own before we dive into it. And the riddle is, Sam is taller than Maddie, but not as tall as Luke. Sarah is taller than Adam, but not as tall as Maddie. And see if you can order the students from tallest to shortest. So we'll give you a minute to work on that.
All right, so now that you guys have worked on that together, we are just going to break this up into pieces. So the first thing that we know is Sam is taller than Maddie. That is our first block. And we can write that down over here. Sam, Maddie. And we know that Sam is taller than Maddie. The next thing that we are going to break up is Sam is not as tall as Luke. So we'll write that down over here. Sam is not as tall as Luke.
Yeah, so we're just going to do the same thing with the next line here. So we know that Sarah is taller than Adam. Write that here. And again, we're going to use that greater than sign to show taller. And then we know we're going to put Sarah's name again. So Sarah is not as tall as Maddie. Use red for this one. Sarah is not as tall as Maddie. So the first thing we're going to do is look at how all the greater than signs go. So there's quite a few. So Sam is in two of them, and Sarah is in two of them, and Maddie is in two of them. So we're going to look at, so Sam is taller than Maddie, but Sam's shorter than Luke. So we know he doesn't go on either end. We're going to try to find our ends first. We know Sam is shorter than Luke, but we don't have anyone that Luke is shorter than. So Luke must be our tallest student. We're going to put him down. Then we're going to go over here. Sarah is taller than Adam, but Sarah is shorter than Maddie. And we don't have anyone that Adam is taller than, so we're going to put him on our bottom. And then we're going to work through our middle three. So we know Sam is taller than Maddie here, and Maddie is taller than Sarah. So what I think with that is those are our three next tallest: Sam, Maddie, Sarah.
All right, we're going to do the next problem, so let's read it for you first. Sarah and Sam are a foot apart in height. Adam is 2 inches shorter than Sarah and 6 inches shorter than Maddie. Sam is 1 inch shorter than Luke. If Maddie is exactly 5 feet tall, how tall is everyone else? Remember, there are 12 inches in a foot.
All right, so since we're working with the same students we had in the last problem, I'm going to keep them in this order we have them. I just turned them into a grid so that we can fill in all of their heights. So I went ahead and already wrote that Maddie is 5 feet tall because it tells us this in the problem, so we don't have to guess about it. From there, I'm going to read through the problem and see how many of the other ones I can figure out. So Sarah and Sam are a foot apart in height. Although this might help us later, we don't know how tall either of them are right now, so it's not helpful at the moment. Adam is 2 inches shorter than Sarah, but we don't know how tall Adam or Sarah are. And 6 inches shorter than Maddie. Since we know how tall Maddie is at 5 feet, we know Adam must be 6 inches shorter, which is 4 feet 6 inches, or 4.5 feet. Okay. Sam is 1 inch shorter than Luke, but we don't know either of them yet. And Maddie's exactly 5. So now that we have Adam, I'm just going to go through again. So Sarah and Sam, still don't know them, but Adam is 2 inches shorter than Sarah. So if he's 4 foot 6 inches, she must be 4 foot 8 inches. And she's exactly a foot apart from Sam, so Sam must be 5 foot 8 inches. And then we know Sam is 1 inch shorter than Luke, so that makes Sam 5 foot 9 inches. And just like that, we have them all figured out.
So since we knew Maddie's height, we were able to figure that out. But if we weren't able to figure out Maddie's height, then we would just be completely lost. We also know that there are always 12 inches in 1 foot. So that helped us to subtract the inches and figure out everybody's height.
All right, so this problem we worked through together, and I think we did a really great job. And I just want you guys to know that this is useful for more than just this problem. Like all things, we want to teach you things to take out of the classroom. So it's always important to remember when you're working with word problems like this that if you find out how everything relates together and we know at least one part of the information, we can always work through to find out the rest of it. So we're about to hand you guys out a worksheet, and it has a bunch of other word problems on, and we're going to give you some time and we'll be walking around to help, but we want you to try to see if you can figure some of those out, and it's important to use it in this grid style because that's a really good way to organize your information, and it's going to help you piece everything together.